Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Mr. Raider Kid here. Free agency is only 4 days away. No, scratch that. 5 days away. 5 days away? 6 days away. Something like that. It's next week. I'm really excited for free agency. This is like my favorite time of year. And now I'm really excited to start kicking out some videos and just kind of and just talking some football. I've been trying to stay away from getting excited about Raiders too much because this shit is annoying. You know, we're barely in March here, and but now is the time. Let's start building the roster. This is the best time of year. So let me talk about it. I'm not trying to make this video too long, but let's start with the big things. I know I haven't touched on it yet, but Sebastian Janikowski will no longer be a Raider. We have yet to release him, but he already has been told that the Raiders don't see him in their plans going forward, and his career with the Raiders comes to an end. Now, the sad part and the part I'm kind of upset about is that he doesn't want to retire, and I don't blame him. I think he still has some left in him, even though he's been injured all last year. Here's the negative thing. I am more than positive. I feel like 80%. There's a great chance that he ends up staying in the AFC West and signing with a rival. Now, which team makes sense to me the most? It's the Chargers. The Chargers were looking for a kicker all last year. It's the reason why they won. They won a game, and they lost a few games because of their kicker situation. What better way to kind of shank us a little bit and by signing Seabass? Honestly, I think that could happen. It's a very likely possibility, and I hope it doesn't. I hope he does. I hope he just retires, but I can't blame the guy for still wanting to play. And because of that, John Kondo was informed today that he is also no longer going to be a Raider. Now, this makes sense. I saw this happening. I feel like we kept John Kondo around because of Seabass back and because of Shane Lechler when we had him. Keeping those three together were just a must. It was the triangle that you had to complete, and then when Lechler gone, at least we had this duo. And now that Seabass will no longer be returning, Kondo's work or job is no longer needed with us on that chemistry standpoint, which brings in the young kid Andrew East, who has been in and out of Raider camps, and he actually has a channel. If you don't know Andrew East, he's married to the Olympic gold medalist girl, Shawn Johnson. He's got a YouTube channel. He does these vlogs and stuff, and he vlogged one day of him going out to tryouts for all these teams, like 8 different teams, and at the end he got signed by the Raiders, which was in the beginning of the year. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. I really like that. So if you want to check that out, that's like a shameless plug. I watch his vlogs. But I thought that was cool, and he's really excited to be a Raider. Shawn Johnson is actually a big Raider fan. His wife, so that's cool. It's just something for you to know. But that means Andrew East, this is his job to get. He's been back with the Raiders camp multiple times. This is like his 3rd or 4th time. So now with Kondo gone, the job is up for grabs. And I'm talking about long snapper, if you don't know who John Kondo is, just so you know. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to the free agent stuff. What are our needs? What are the Raiders' biggest needs on the team right now? I know I'm not the fanciest YouTuber. I won't have all the nice the pictures, and the digital stuff. And I'm doing this shit on my phone. And my laptop's a piece of shit. And I honestly just don't have the time to do all the cool edits and stuff. And I don't think anybody else really has too much time. Besides, shout out to Raider Central. I mean, that guy, he puts so much time and effort into his videos. They're amazing. But unfortunately, I just can't. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the time. Work a lot and whatever. But minus the excuses, I'm bringing you an old-fashioned. I'm gonna talk to you. If you know the names, good. If you don't know the names, fucking Google it while you're watching this video, so you can keep along. And we can talk, and you can leave a comment down below at the end of this video. So let's get to it. I don't want to waste too much time. Top needs for the Raiders coming into this season. Think about it. Let's go linebacker. That's how I feel like our top need, linebacker. Who's that linebacker right now? Navarro Bowman is going to be a free agent. Who else do we have? Bruce Irving. But Bruce Irving has been that opposite to Khalil Mack as far as pass rusher goes. He's not even playing the linebacker position, really. Defensive tackle. Eddie Vanderdoes, who got injured unfortunately, the last game. last year in his rookie season. He's a rookie. I didn't expect much out of him. Being a fan of UCLA, I knew this kid could play. And he showed glimpses of some strength, of some good technique in here and there, but all year long you can tell that there was something missing. Our edge rushers were getting there, but the quarterback was able to push in the middle of that pocket. Defensive tackle was another really big need. Cornerback, obviously. We released David Emerson. We have still yet to decide what the fuck we're going to do with Sean Smith. Hopefully Conley's ready to go, day one. And T.J. Carey is going to be a free agent. So cornerback is also another big need. 3 really big, important positions on defense we got to address. And then I feel like right tackle or just the tackle position in general is something we should look forward to towards the future because Donald Penn is getting old. He's 35. And then over here on the right tackle side, it's still you got age, but the tackles need to be addressed soon. And wide receiver, Michael Crabtree. Is he getting cut? Is he not getting cut? Is he taking the pay cut? We've heard reports here and that. It's confusing as fuck, man. Fake news all over the place. This day and age in media, it's annoying. But you still have Amari Cooper. But I feel like we could definitely use a hand or two in the receiver position. So that's something we should address. Now I'm going to quickly just kind of go over who I think are like the top 3 guys in each position that are going to be free agents in next week that hopefully we can go and grab. So linebacker for me is our most important position of need right now. I think we should re-sign Navarre Bowman. He came in, made an immediate impact. I think he led the team in tackles through the games that he did play the remainder of the season. The guy could still play. And I think it's worth giving him a small contract, maybe a year or 2 again, and seeing what he can provide under this new team or this new coaching staff. Zach Brown from the Redskins formerly is also another guy to look out for. I've actually seen somebody, one of the Raider players, maybe not trying to recruit, but kind of giving a hint, like, hey, come with us. That's all I have for linebackers, honestly. The linebacker class here in free agency is ass besides these 2 guys. I think these 2 guys are the youngest and the freshest that can play. The other guys are a lot older. Most of them are all in the 30s, or anyone in their 20s is like a hit or miss, not anything. We need more inside, more leadership, and I think Bowman or Zach Brown could both provide that. Cornerback is going to be the big one because Tremaine Johnson, formerly from the Rams, is going to be a free agent. Tremaine Johnson, from what I hear from friends of mine who talk about the Rams a lot, he's a solid corner. And last year under Wade Phillips, he had a good season. Tremaine Johnson, though, is going to come with a heavy price tag. And right now they're saying Raiders and Niners are neck and neck in that deal. But the problem is Niners have way more money in cap space than we do. So if they blow him away with an offer or literally blow him, like because they're good at over there in San Francisco, he's going to the Niners, and we're going to be shit out of luck. But there's Kyle Fuller, who got transition tagged by the Bears. I think that the Bears can just match any offer that goes through Kyle Fuller. So there's still a chance. E.J. Gaines is also a young corner who's not proven or anything. It's someone maybe to fill in a spot. But almost, if we don't get Jermaine Johnson, our best bet is probably to just re-sign T.J. Carey to a small deal. Keep him as a Raider. I think he'd like that too. Wide receivers, Marquise Lee and Allen Robinson are 2 young receivers who I think can play, can catch, have speed, and could be very good if they're put in the right spot, right position. Allen Robinson, if I'm not mistaken, tore his ACL last year, so he didn't play. But I know a price tag is going to be on his head. And here's a guy that, just for fun, just for Raider fun to throw out there, how about Terrell Pryor? Terrell Pryor showed us that he can be an effective wide receiver, and especially at his height and with his speed at his height, he can play. And this man's been a Raider before. We've seen him he holds that longest quarterback touchdown from scrimmage at 93 yards. That was against the Steelers. Shoot, why not? Give it a shot. Someone huge that Carr can throw to. He's an end zone threat over there, even better than Crabtree would be. So just for fun, I think Terrell Pryor would come at a small tag, couple-year deal, familiar with the team. I don't think it would hurt. Defensive tackle is my favorite one because I feel like we can almost address the need before the draft. And that's Sheldon Richardson, Muhammad Wilkerson, and Dontari Poe. The top two though are to me a no-brainer. You can go and sign one of these guys. You definitely are helping your middle of your line. Muhammad Wilkerson and Sheldon Richardson, ironically, are names that the Raiders have been tied to. Richardson, I believe, was traded to the Seahawks in the season last year, and Muhammad Wilkerson was released recently. So, I mean, we could sign him right now if we wanted to. We don't have to wait. Dontari Poe, previously from the Chiefs, I think he went to Atlanta. Hasn't performed as everyone thought he would be. He can come at a small price tag, possibly maybe even a 1-year, $3 million deal or something. But a big guy that maybe has something to prove, a chip on his shoulder, would be good for this football team, especially in the middle of the line. But look out, my favorite pick right here is Muhammad Wilkerson. Get Muhammad Wilkerson. Oh, my God, please. If you can get Tremaine Johnson, Muhammad Wilkerson in free agency, and try to re-sign Navarro Bowman, you're done. That's all you need. We only got like $20 million in cap space. You cut Sean Smith, I think that frees up almost $7 million right there. So go and do that. That $7 million could sign Navarro Bowman to a 2-year deal. Maybe not. Maybe a 1-year deal or something like that. Maybe you can space it out. But if you could try to sign these guys here, as far as Wilkerson, Johnson, and Bowman, those three in free agency, I think that's good. We don't have a lot of money. We just need to fill in these needs. Go into the draft, which is we have 11 picks, and I'll make another video on the draft. I want to do some more looking into these players, and we got that 10th pick there. Who do we take? And I think free agency kind of plays a part in that, because if you get Tremaine Johnson or you get Muhammad Wilkerson, maybe the Raiders don't need to take a corner early on, or they don't need to take the defensive tackle from Washington, Vita Vea, who's really good. Maybe they can focus on linebacker or a pass rusher to help that defensive line. So, I love Raider football. I'm so excited. Free agency is next week, guys. I know I did a lot of talking. I know I said a lot of names. If you don't know those names, shame on you. Go look those up. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? What do you like the Raiders to do in free agency? Who are 3 targets? Oh, do not. And there's a reason why I did not mention Malcolm Butler on this cornerback list, because the guy. No, please, come on. He caught the interception, but the Seahawks fucked up. They gave him that ball. I mean, I don't think he's a great corner. I don't think he's a good corner. I think he's an okay corner. Obviously, he got sat in the Super Bowl. There's a reason why he was benched. But yeah, leave a comment down below. What do you think? What do you want to see? What are your Raider needs? I want to see what you guys think also. I haven't been able to talk Raider football too much. It's been a minute. So like, comment, subscribe, share to the Raider Nation. It's that time. It's that time to start building this roster up. It's buzzing. Raider football is coming back very soon. Oh, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I can't wait to see what you guys leave in the comments. If you made it this far, thank you. Love you. Raider Nation, out.